The next season, doesn't matter how Quinn does. Quinn would have to win a national championship and the Heisman for him to stay on the team. I'm just letting you know right now.
And be the starter.
So, obviously, they could go one of two ways here, Hayden. Quinn Ewers is a starter, and they redshirt. They go ahead and redshirt Manning right up front. Or they start Manning, and Quinn Ewers enters the transfer portal.
I think.
What do you think? What do you think is more likely to happen?
I think they're gonna redshirt Manning and roll with Ewers this year, and then he's gonna transfer out at the beginning of next year. That's what I think is gonna happen.
I agree with you. It's gonna be Arch Manning's team.
You got him coming off a good year before the injury and all that, with 2,177 yards, 15 touchdowns, 6 interception, QBR of 64.8. Like, that's a good year for Ewers, who still is, like you guys said, like, young. He was a freshman last year. That he's heading into his sophomore year. So if he can have a nice sophomore year, help rise up himself throughout the college football world and help boost off his stocks, and he can transfer to a school like an SEC school that are going to, like Florida or like a school like that, who's going to need a quarterback after this year, and just play in the SEC, and then maybe even play against his old team. I think I could see revenge, him going to SEC if he does transfer out.
Wait. Because they're both coming over.
Interesting.
They're both coming over, right? Already.
Yeah.
I mean, if they decide to stay with Texas, they're both coming over to the SEC.
They are.
I think this is my prediction. Whatever happens, they're probably going to redshirt Arch. They're going to go with Quinn this year because he has that connection still with Xavier Worthy and all of them, and he's going to stay. It's the best case scenario. They're going to protect their asset for the future. The next season, doesn't matter how Quinn does. Quinn would have to win a national championship and the Heisman for him to stay on the team. I'm just letting you know right now.
And be the starter. If
that's not going to happen, and you know where Quinn's going to transfer?
Where?
You heard of this guy, Dylan Gabriel? He's going to be pretty good. He's probably going to come out in this draft. He's going to transfer to Oklahoma, bro.
That would be
How much of a G move would that be, bro?
I was just about to say that's a G move, bro.
Both coming over to SEC. They're going to be in the same division, most likely. See, I'm telling you, the Red River rivalry, the marketing behind that, bro, is going to be so damn hype. What do y'all think about it, first of all? Fisher, what do you think about it? If that happens, bro, how hype would you be?
It'd be really cool. First off, I'm just glad the Red River Shootout's not going anywhere when they do join. So
I love that. That's excellent.
Yeah. Yes, it would be epic. It would be very, very epic. My prediction is a little different. I think Quinn Ewers has a pretty good year this year, and he's off to the NFL. And I think this is Arch Manning's team going forward.
I agree.
If he doesn't have a great year, he will transfer, though. That's facts. If Arch Manning's that good, what if Arch Manning isn't that good?
That's what I'm saying. I think he's going to be too vanilla right now.
Yep.
For Steve Sarkisian to even pull the trigger. Like, he's going to have to wow people at that spring game. It just is what it is. He has to show it's either that has to happen and Steve Sarkisian just knows that is the guy, or he's getting from the boosters. But or Quinn Ewers would have to get hurt. That's just the three possibilities there.
Yep.
I don't think I like what you said though. He might go to NFL, but why would he, Fishing? If he goes to Oklahoma and somebody's like, we're going to give you $10 million to come be our quarterback, why would he go?
Well, no, I get that. But another thing, though, I wouldn't redshirt Manning, because if he is as good as we think he's going to be, he's like we talked about, the age thing, he's 3 and out. He's going to be 3 years and out. So I would let him get all the experience this year. Like I said, with being in the Big 12 for one more year, let him have it. That's what I would do.
Or what if this happens, Manny? He gets redshirted and he transfers out to Oklahoma. Oh my God, bro.
Let's do.
Oh, Manny.
You know, I
just see this happening. Like, I don't know, bro. And you could call it scripted, whatever you want. If one of them goes to Oklahoma and that Red River Showdown comes up, if you are not watching that game that week, and if that's not the only thing you're watching on TV, don't even call yourself a football fan, bro. Like, even the NFL guys, I'm telling them, if you ain't watching this game, bro, these are two badass quarterbacks. This is a 30 for 30, bro, waiting to happen. I know we talk about BJ and Logan. This is the BJ and Logan right here, bro. Straight up. Follow us to watch that community team.
Yes. At the end of the day, Sora's right. One of them's going to transfer after this year.
100%. 110%.
Yeah.
Because let's say.
Why would you, Manny? I know you about to explain it, but why wouldn't you transfer with the NIL money that's sitting there?
And not be the starter.
Ewers does really, really well, and he heads off to the draft. Isn't it Manning's team?
But why would you if somebody's like, we're gonna pay you $10 million, bro?
You're right though.
They're going to put some money. They're going to be like, do not go. One of y'all come in here for at least $10 million to hold y'all through. Because to me, as a competitor, and this is the only thing, and unless these two dudes are just pansies and they just want to go to the next level and prove themselves wrong. Two quarterbacks like this, not only with Arch Manning having the history that he has, but Quinn Ewers was the dude, bro. I'm telling you, if you seen it, he was the guy. And the two guys, it wasn't he was a 5-star too, right?
He was the number one quarterback in the country.
So the storylines tell themselves, bro.
I mean,
you can't have two number one recruits on the same team.
This is literally a 30 for 30 though. Like both number one quarterbacks straight out of high school, like went to the same college, like yeah.
Bro, this it's a 30 for 30 for sure, bro. Like the legacy of these two. If Quinn Ewers goes to Oklahoma or stays at Texas or vice versa happens, right? They're going to pull out in the draft at the same time. This is going to be a competition for the lifetime, bro. Of course, Arch is going to be the younger guy because Quinn's already got some years under his belt now. But if one transfers out, they're going to want to go to the league too. And let's just say both of them ball out. They both end up, I mean, just the implications, bro. Both were Texas quarterbacks. Both were number one recruits. Both were the hot boy, you know what, bro. Then one transfers out because he didn't feel like he was going to get the playing time or wanted to carve his own path because one was just more controversial than the other. Then they both ball out, right? One of them ends up in the national championship. The other one wins the Heisman. Then they both end up in the draft as the number one and number two prospect, bro. I'm telling you, dog. We gonna be sitting back like, man, y'all should have been watching college, bro. Y'all should have been watching college. It's just the storylines themselves just paint the way for this to be amazing, bro. This would be so good for college football. Two programs that have just been plane crashes over since the early 2000s, basically. Yeah. Oklahoma has not had a Heisman quarterback since Jalen Hurts was there. Well, actually, pause. That was idiotic to say because Kyler Murray and Baker Mayfield. But I'm talking about like a legitimate, like people are not saying that these are running quarterbacks or they're their niche. Like the poster boy quarterback at Oklahoma in the Heisman. Arch Manning. Storylines painted itself in the Heisman. One international, bro. It's just too good of a storyline. It's like one of those books that you give somebody. You're like, you definitely got to read this, bro. You're not gonna believe it until the end of the story.
It's something else about this. I know we're talking Oklahoma for transfers. I could see if they don't go to Oklahoma, USC with Lincoln Riley, the quarterback guru, like not a good head coach, but a guru of quarterbacks. Because he's going to, after this year, CJ Williams is going to probably declare for the draft.
Caleb Williams, yeah.
Yeah, Caleb. I did not know why.
Source said this is a more updated version of Jalen versus Tua. I disagree, bro. Because Quinn is going to talk, and Arch is going to talk his stuff too, bro. You've already seen it in the interviews. The kid going to talk, bro.
I think it's like the opposite version. feel like it's just more like
It's going to be way more competitive because Jalen wasn't trying to really compete with Tua like that.
Jalen was more about.
Jalen was trying to be a good teammate.
Yeah,
they're not going to be good teammates with each other.
And then it's like I think another thing is Jalen. It took a little bit for Jalen to develop. I feel like when Tua was like in his freshman season, you know, that the year after, I feel like what did Saban say? Like his passing needed to get better. That's why he told him to go to not to USC, to Oklahoma. And not Maryland, because he probably knew that he would have been a lot worse at Maryland than he was at Oklahoma. So I don't know. It might be a little bit different because I think both of these guys right here, I don't know. You can't really go wrong. I just feel like they're both really good in the pocket.
Great.